But yeah. A lot of chicken, buddy. Muchacho. Casi nada. What's up, CDS? How you doing? Just eating, just finished unloading. What's up, PH? How you doing? Oh, that's how you feel today? Love is temporary. You didn't know that? Love is part-time. Here today, gone tomorrow, back next week, gone the month after that. 2 months later is back. Exactly. Can't say on here. I think TDS is about to. I'm not gonna say it either. Ha! There you go. double, double trouble. Boom, boom. Here comes the boom. The only song I can think of is "Here Comes the Boom, Here Comes the Boom, Here Comes the Boom, Here Comes the Boom." I forgot where that comes from. I think it's a DMS track from a movie, like a soundtrack. What's up, Mary? Venga Boys? Oh, I don't know. The only one I know is "Let me ride that donkey, donkey. Let me ride that donkey, donkey, please, please." SPH's favorite song. Oh, I don't know that one. Let me put the phone over here. So I'm gonna keep looking to the side. Chicken, asparagus, onions, spinach. I think there was some greens in there. Some cheese, fresh garlic, and a green apple. Yeah, it has some sweet potato too. From the soundtrack to the Adam Sandler movie, The Longest Yard, which Nelly also starred in. Oh, is that it? Here Comes the Boom. Could have swore it was a DMX joint, but I believe you, TDS. Maybe it was another one or something, or a remix. I don't know. What's up, Panina? Oh, yeah? Shout out to Nelly. Nelly's a smart guy. He knows how to make those hits for the radio, you know? Not always about being gangsters, whatever makes money. That says Lisa, my mom's name in Old English letters. And then that's Nadia, my first daughter's name. I still got to get the rest of my daughters. They be like, yo, where's my name at? I be like, bro, one at a time, one every 40 years. I just turned 40. No, I'll get them eventually. I just don't know. Yeah, Nadia and Lisa. I don't know what I want to do yet. You know, I'm thinking about maybe putting a heart with the rest of their name or something. I don't like too many tattoos, but I guess I got to get them. And maybe I'll get my dead cousin and my aunt too, because they died young at 40. She's okay. Is it like a reggae? Is it kind of like a reggae song, TDS? Because the one I'm talking about kind of sounds like a reggae song, like a reggae beat, like Jamaican reggae. Oh, you're reading it? That's fine. I'll go find it after. Now you got me wondering if we're talking about the same song or not. Maybe it ain't DMX. I think you're right. It's okay, Mary. Oh, he does? That's what I thought, see? I was late. But yeah, I think his might be from a soundtrack. I knew you were right. I think his might be from a different soundtrack, from a different movie. Maybe from, what's the movie with him and Nas? Belly. It might be from Belly. I don't know. The Night Agent. Oh yeah. I don't be watching TV. I don't know what's out. I just know about the older stuff. Reggae beat, yeah. It's okay, PH. Better than drinking alcohol and going to the bars. Yeah, that's what everybody says. Where's 4 de Julio? I can't believe you thought I was 4 de Julio. No, I didn't say everybody, PH. I never said everybody becomes alcoholic. I said every alcoholic didn't start off alcoholic. It's a gamble. I never said everybody who drinks a little bit becomes an alcoholic. That's not, I speak the truth. And the truth is, nobody became an alcoholic in one day or 1 month or 1 year. It's something that happens with time. And that's the truth. You thought I was 4 de Julio? That's crazy. You really thought that was me. I thought it was Denzwack. Probably is Denzwack. How is Denzwack? Talk to him. I know he's your favorite. He's your favorite male YouTube friend because he's Filipino, and you know, you guys speak the same language. and you guys could talk more in depth, you know. Now it's grilled chicken. I had sweet potato earlier. Oh, Danzawak hold up, Danzawak disappeared or Cuatro de Julio? Danzawak loves you. Just because somebody's don't come around all the time doesn't mean they don't love you. People are dealing with a lot of stress these days. Asparagus. You guys like asparagus? Yeah, I don't really like fried chicken. I got one last piece of chicken with cheese on it, but I'm saving that one for last because that one's gonna taste better. You know how that goes. Save the best for last. But I got this piece, but it kind of feels raw. Yeah, I try to eat healthy. You guys noticed that. I got back on my eating out only on my day off. So basically I work usually 7 days in a row. Anywhere from 7, sometimes 8 days in a row. And then on my day off, I go to a couple of restaurants and then I grind all week. And I enjoy it. Saving money. Not eating as much sodium and sugar. I had to, bro. That shit adds up, you know? The way I see it, even if I'm saving $10 a day, and I know I'm saving more than that, but let's, you know, just for minimum $10 a day, 300 a month, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 1,800 in 6 months. In a whole year, $3,600 times 10. That'd be $36,000 I could save in 10 years. And I know it's more than that. You know what I mean? That's just, you know, you figure I'm 40, I plan to retire in 10 years. Those $36 right there could be invested and turned into more money, right? Because once you understand investing, you got to look at it like that, right? That $3,600 that I saved in 1 year, now I invest that into the S&P 500. Boom, that's gonna grow at 8% minimum. All that compound interest over 10 years, bro. That's gonna add up to like 100,000. That goes for my retirement, you know. So that's my plan. I don't want to. When I'm 50, I don't mind working, but I don't want to work full time. And even if I do, I want to work because I want to work, not because I have to. Because when you're forced to do something, you don't enjoy it. You know, there's a big difference. Yeah, $10, especially with inflation. $10 now ain't gonna be worth $10 in 10 years. But yeah, I'll invest it, you know. You don't like asparagus, PH? I know what you like, raw, yasote, cayote, what do you call it? That's PH's favorite vegetable, the raw sayote. I know I'm saving more than 10 a day though. Like I said, that's just, you figure cooking in my truck, the meals are about $8. So if I'm cooking 3 times a day compared to spending $20, I'm saving $12 a meal. 3 meals, 12, 24, 34, that's $36 a day. So I'm easily, again, to be safe, that's 36. We'll just call it 25. I'm saving at least $25 a day, cooking 3 times a day. Um, I mean, you got some people who might eat out once a day, but then again, right? There's a difference between going to a restaurant and spending $40, $50 on one meal compared to going to Subway spending $15. But yeah, no doubt, separate accounts. What do you call those? Have like a separate account for that, like a high interest. High interest savings. I told him what to do, PH. He got to make it. He never turns on the not made for kids. I think he fixed it. When's the last time you leaving him a comment? Because I think we fixed it a couple months ago. Probably longer than that. Me and him are talking here and there, you know. My brother, he could be listening right now, but I don't care. I speak the truth. I told him I talk about him on my live stream sometimes. Our brother's a good influence. He doesn't drink alcohol. I like that about him. He's a great carpenter, even though I don't want to hire him to do work for me, at least not now. I just think we both need some growing up to do. You know, I'm not gonna put all the blame on him, but I tried hiring him in the past, and you know, just because I'm your brother, you gotta be a man of your words. You know, you can't keep saying, yeah, I'm gonna fix it, I'm gonna be there, I'm gonna do it, and months go by, and you don't keep your word. You know what I mean? Like, I have a business to run. You know, I gotta rely on reliable people. But he's a great carpenter, and if there's an emergency, you know, I know he would help me. Like, we're there for each other. Like, even him and my sisters might not talk, and he don't talk to my dad. But like I told him the other day, we were talking, I said, there's a difference between not talking to somebody, and then there's a difference between like having a problem with somebody and like really hating them. And just because you don't talk to your family doesn't mean that you hate them or you have a serious problem with them. Yeah, we have little problems here and there, little issues. That's all relationships, family or friends. But long as nobody's crossing the line and, you know, being very disrespectful or stealing or cheating or something like that, you know. Yeah, we were supposed to do some business together though, you know, but he's not ready. And he's definitely not ready, and I'm probably not ready too, you know. But he definitely he got some growing up to do, and so do I do. I mean, I think he's like 33, I'm 40 or so. I mean, it's only natural. My mentality is gonna be a little bit different than his, you know, about 7 years older. But that's not always the case. We got some people who mature faster than others, you know. What I don't like about my brother is, and I told him to his face, he knows that, even if he does hear me, I can't stand the fact that he puts family business all over social media. And, you know, we had a deep conversation about that, and he basically said he's not going to change. And I'm like, well, you're a grown man. I can't force you to change, but I'm just letting you know that I come from a different era, you know. I don't get down like that. You know, we're humans. We're going to make mistakes. I think the newer generation, we're kind of more brought up with social media. So that's like more normal for them. I'm not saying there's not older people who don't do it. And I'm not saying all young people do it. But I mean, he says, I guess that's how he vets, you know. Some people use social media to, you know, get to vet or get shit off their chest. Move what you your weekly saving amount over to a money market account or something that isn't your debt free. Yeah, I'm investing into my Roth IRA, TDS. For 2025, it's $7,000 a year that I could put in there. I'm gonna max that out. I got 401k coming out, my W-2 job, and then obviously I'm investing in, you know, real estate. I do want to, the next one I'm planning on getting is a HSA account, health savings account. Once I get a few more bucks, I mean, even if I put 50 or 100 a month in there, it's better than nothing. All right, take it easy, you and Sobrino. I bet you he's big. I think he's ready for a girlfriend. I'll be leaving soon, guys. I'm gonna get ready to start driving. Losing some damn bottles. Should be so weird. Ay, bendito. No, I lost the cat to this one. Cray, cray. Loco and the Coco. Woulda, coulda, shoulda asked, mofo. TDS, are you still there? I don't know if I told you. I think I told you, but February 4th, February 5th, bro, I gotta go to court. First time a tenant taking me to court. I made a lot of mistakes, but she's like, yeah, I gotta go to court February 5th, about a couple weeks or so. First time ever. I made a lot of mistakes. You guys already know I haven't been doing a great job with leases and move in, move out checklists and all. I made a whole bunch of mistakes. So I'm looking at it like this lady is doing me a favor, kind of pushing me to get on track with my shit. But yo, this lady straight up lying, bro. Like straight lying. Like she says that. I don't feel like explaining it all right now. I think I did already, but I'll explain it later, man. But I'll give you guys an update. I do have a text message of her. All right, I guess I'll explain it to you because you asked that I got to get going. Okay. Again, I made a lot of mistakes. So basically, first mistake, we didn't screen her. Basically, but mom's the one who found her. I was out of state. She was begging. I might say a whole bunch of unnecessary shit. That's how I tell stories, but I'll get to the point. So, this lady was basically begging my mom, oh, I'm trying to get my kids back. Please rent me the apartment. At first we said no. Then we said yeah. She was literally crying of excitement. She didn't have the whole security deposit. The rent was $1,200. She only gave us like $600, I believe. 6 or 7. I got it written down. She was supposed to pay the rest of the security deposit as she lived there. I know, another mistake. So at the end, I did. She moved out after 1 year. I didn't want to renew the lease because she was causing a lot of headaches. I don't want to go into all the details with the headaches, but basically, okay, the first one was we told her no dogs. We told her no dogs, and my mom wrote a little lease on a piece of paper. My mom doesn't know much about this, and I'm learning. So my mom wrote a little lease saying no pets. So when my neighbor showed me a picture of the dog on the top porch, I thought he was joking, like, yo, there's a dog up there. So I called her. I said, hey, we said no pets. We put it on the lease. She said, oh, I never signed the lease. So in other words, she got a point. She got a point. I'll give her that. But in other words, I know you didn't want no dogs, but I never signed it. So that means I don't have to listen. There's nothing you could do because I never agreed to it. Again, some shady ass shit. Then of course she lies and says that it's emotional. Giving leadway to people. I gotta finish the story. So right there, I blocked her. I said, you know what? I can't deal with a lady like this. This is gonna be stressful. So I just let her deal with my mom. My mom lives right next door. That probably wasn't the best idea too, because my mom is very, very nice. She's my mom got a good heart, bro. She'll do anything for anybody. My mom's cool people. So I'm not just saying that because she's my mom. If she was shady, I would say she's shady. She's not. Like, she's trustworthy. She's far from perfect, but when things are going good, my mom is good. But when things go bad, my mom doesn't know how to control her emotions. Like she could like overreact and say things that she doesn't. She got to learn how to keep it more professional. So anyway, I let them deal with each other. So my mom told her, hey, we want to, the first mistake was the dog. The second mistake, my mom said, hey, we want to do a walkthrough of the apartment to check on it. She's like, oh, yeah, I got to go through Section 8. Another mistake I made. And at least I don't have, saying anything about when I need to do a walk-in, a 24-hour notice or anything like that. Something I'm working on. That was the second strike. The third strike was her car was leaking oil. And, my cement is pretty new. And I actually, where she was parking is actually newer cement because I had, when they had fixed the main water sewer years back, I had to change the whole water line. I paid $10,000. I didn't have it in my insurance. Another mistake, whatever. That's a long time ago. So I told my mom to tell her. Maybe I should have told her because, I know how to, I think, talk to people better. But anyway. So we basically told her, don't park in the driveway until you get your leak fixed, your oil leak, power steering, whatever it is. And she didn't want to listen. She just kept on parking there like, screw y'all, I don't care about your driveway, And then anytime we would park there, she would like knock on my mom's door, be disrespectful, literally call the cops like 2 or 3 times. Again, all these issues. So I said, you know what? We're not going to renew the lease. She was disrespecting my mom. So anyway, at the end of the lease, when it was time for her to move, I went in there. She called me like, hey, come do the walkthrough. When I did the walkthrough inspection, found a big hole in the front room. I mentioned that. And then she was standing in front of the door. She let me see the whole house except one of the bedrooms. There's a 3-bedroom. She's like standing in front of this door near the kitchen. I'm like, I got to go in that room. Soon as I open the door, I see a big ass hole in the rug. That's why she was blocking it. She was hoping I wouldn't go in there. And you could tell it was from her dog going like this. You know how dogs like going under fences and doors trying to get out? I know that's what it was. I was like, what happened here? She's like, oh, the bed kept getting snagged or it got snagged. I'm like, I just stood quiet. That makes no sense. Like, the entrance to the bedroom is over here and your bed is all the way on the other side of the room. I'm like, that's a lie. I knew already what it was. So anyway, the big hole in the front room. They tried patching it. They did a shitty job. The hole in the rug. And then those were the only 2 things that I noticed right away. Oh, and then there was like a big ass mess, especially in the kitchen. Grease everywhere, nasty as hell. So I told her, hey, I'm going to need some time to see how much, these repairs are going to cost. 2 days later, she calls me. She's like, did you ever get the estimate? I'm like, again, remember, she gave me I think it was 800 security deposit. I said, you know what? I'll give you 200 back out the 800. I'll keep 600. I never have to deal with this lady ever again in my life. I'm like, fine, I'll give you 50. I sent her the 250 through Cash App. 5 minutes later, she sends the 250 back. I'm like, maybe she made a mistake. And hit the wrong button. So then she sends me this long text, which I'm glad she did. And she sent it from like 3 different phones. Another thing she does, she texts me and then block me. Ever since I blocked her, she plays this immature game where she wants to keep blocking me. Even when it was time to fix her heater, Section 8 was trying to get on my ass saying, hey, you need to fix the heater. I'm like, she doesn't let me in the house. We put notices on her door and all kinds of shit. I had my daughter tell her, again, playing these immature games. So anyway, then she, in the text message that she sent me, she says, I just found out I don't have to clean the apartment because especially you didn't put it in the lease, her favorite line. Again, maybe she, they Google shit, whatever they do. So this was before I got an estimate. I knew it was going to cost, I know how repairs are not cheap. So I never got an official estimate. So basically she blocked me and I knew what that meant. In other words, she's like, I'm going to take your ass to court. I tried texting her. It didn't go through. She blocked me. So I told my man, actually my man was there that morning before I got on the road. I was like, hey, can you give me an estimate for the hole in the wall? Oh, and the towel rack. The towel rack was broken, a hole in the front row, a hole in the wall, and then the hole in the rug. It came out to like $875 or something. I sent it to her brother to send it to her because, that's how I get my message across because I can't get in contact with her. So it looks like once she noticed that and in the text message that she sent me, she agrees to the hole in the rug and the hole in the wall, and I think the towel rack. She's like, oh, I understand. I do take accountability for the damages that I caused, but in other words, you're still trying to take too much money. So basically she agrees to the damages but doesn't agree to the price. But once she seen that official estimate, like printed out, not on a piece of paper, my man gave me a legit joint, like an invoice. She was like, oh shit, I fucked up. So that's when she was like, I'm going to have to lie to look good in court and make him look bad. So you know what she's saying? She's saying that she gave me the full $1,200 security deposit. Lie number one. She's saying that she offered to fix the hole in the wall, and I said no. Lie number two. She's saying the craziest one, they're all crazy. She's saying that I owe her a kid's bed and an air fryer. Bro, there's nothing up there. You gave me the keys when you moved out. So I think that's 4 lies. Again, she's trying to make it look like I owe her, like that in court she gets some type of money back. A lying ass shady BI, you know what I mean? So the best evidence that I have is the text message her agreeing to the damage and not the price. I'm hoping the judge sees that as enough. Again, I don't have the walk-in. Oh, I printed out these though. I got them now, baby. Hold up. Show y'all my move-in. These are my move-in. Now I got my move-in, move-out checklist. You know what I'm saying? Every bedroom. I got this from my coach. Well, I paid for it. Shit, I paid for that class. But yeah, it's a tenant move-in, move-out inspection checklist. It got, kitchen, the walls, floors, ceiling, everything detailed. It's like 3 pages. Microwave, laundry room, front porch, back entry, garage, grounds, keys. If they lose, how many keys you gave them. And they got to sign off on this shit. You know what I'm saying? Windows, exhaust fans, counters, mirrors, sink, drains, tub, shower, curtain, shower tracks, towel racks, toilet bowl seat, toilet paper holder. That was for the bathroom. You get my point. I got everything. I got everything I need here. So this, if I would have had this from the beginning with this tenant, I don't think she would have even tried all that bullshit. She would have probably made up some more lies because it's easy to be a liar. You could just make up all kinds of shit. But yeah, she's a shady bitch, man. I remember catch up on these comments and keep it moving. She may do this and pull her case again. Giving leadway to people never earns you any good. Keep going. I'm just writing. Yep, Cam makes good heart with business. More shrooms, less stress. It don't need to make sense. Damage is damage. The reason is for their diary. The cost is for your books. Guessing is shortfall you screwed up on. She does this professionally. Okay, prepare your countersuit. She understands in writing, so that's all you need. Stop slacking on things like this. Just bring your receipt book that I have mentioned 2 years ago. At least you have videos and photos of the move in and move out. I do got some photos. My mom got them in her phone. I'm going to put them in a separate file. But the problem is it's not a video. I don't have a video. And I don't have all the, like some of the damn, I can't see like every area. Oh, and then after she moved, I found more damage. A broken window. Then I noticed her dog chewed up the back hallway railing, messed up the kitchen floor, even though it needed to be replaced. And maybe like a stain and on the carpet. More damage, but she's going to say, oh, that wasn't there. You didn't say that. And she's shady because she knows there was more damage. You know what I mean? And she got the balls to still take me to court. But anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. Peace out, guys. I got to go. Stay safe, guys. I know, TDS. I'm trying. At least I'm taking steps, bro. You can't say I'm not. And I've been catching up on every morning when I wake up. I'm dedicating at least 30 minutes to an hour catching up on my books. I paid a bookkeeper to do my 2023 books, and that was a waste of money, bro. I regret it. I told him I was due 2024, but I'm not. But basically, I'm wrapping everything up, bro. All right, take it easy, TDS. Peace.